live from right outside the Enterprise Arena in beautiful St. Louis, Missouri. You can feel that buzz in the air. Look at this line of fans ready to storm the gates. I'm Delilah Honeycutt, and on behalf of the Global Wrestling Alliance, let me welcome every single one of y'all watching around the world to night number 3 of Claim the Throne. All right, y'all, the VIPs are starting to arrive. First up, the man on the headset calling the action, the money. VIPs are starting to arrive.
Uh-oh, fellas, hide your wives. Chauncey Pines is here.
Greatness, baby! Chauncey coming through!
Chauncey, will you sign my Pine song? We love you!
Get my chicken bucket! Out front of the Enterprise Arena in St. Louis for the Global Wrestling Alliance's Claim the Throne pay-per-view. The red carpet's heating up, champions, challengers all strutting in, and, well, what in tarnation? That's gotta be Cooter!
Primed and ready! Light her up! Glitter time, baby! Look, Ma, no hands! Stuck it! Thank you kindly, folks! Now let's go see what all the fuss is about.
Hey there, that's a Cooter. Evening, ma'am. Hi, nope. Y'all, that's a Cooter, but not our Cooter. Shoot, got my hopes up. Hold your heinies, folks. Looks like we got us some trouble brewing in valet parking.
Back it up, man. He cut in front of me.
You heard what he said.
Don't
Move
touch
back.
Me.
Oh, mercy. This.
Hey, you can't sit here. Back that rig up. You're blocking the carpet.
Excuse me?
Move it, buddy. Now.
You talking to me like that?
I didn't realize.
Better not scratch her, it'll be your ass.
Good.
Crew, let's get him a spot.
Would you look here, rolling up right now, the mob father himself, Pitt Machiavelli.
Clear the lane, folks. Keep that line tight.
What's good, family? Much love.
Cameras to the left, please.
Appreciate y'all. Keep it moving.
Hey there, y'all signing?
Doctor, over here.
Is that blood? Oh my
Relax,
gosh.
okay? I just came from my other job.
Wait, hey.
Give me a
Well,
break.
Sugar, that is the creepiest doctor I've ever seen. Y'all stay tuned. We've got more stars coming down the carpet.
It's just blood. Take it easy. Gosh.
Right now I'm backstage where the magic and the butter are both sizzling. Chef Devious, what are you cooking for Claim the Throne?
We're giving the GWA faithful a royal bite, Delilah. That's a smoked ribeye, finished in cast iron, brushed with a honey ancho glaze, charred broccolini, sweet potato medallions, real power, fuel for a night of title fights.
Lord have mercy, that scent just closed on my stomach. I swear it's...
Good. Go on in.
There goes Aaron, late as usual. This is definitely the weirdest job I've ever had, and I love it. Sure beats being the Shady Pines weather girl. And after my peepaw found my OnlyFans, your gal had to find a new way to make money. Now I'm out here talking wrestling thrones and spark showers instead of cold fronts and cornfields. Not bad, right? Let's go. Alrighty, y'all, that's enough about your gal. GWA Claim the Throne starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final night of GWA Claim the Throne. It's been one hell of a ride. The last 2 nights, we crowned some brand exclusive champions. And tonight, we crown the big ones. The GWA Global Champions that represent not just their brand, but the entire company. Up first, we have the GWA Global Women's Championship match. 4 women who all punched their tickets here to represent their respective brands. GWA Alpha produced Natalia Neidhart, daughter of the Anvil, and legacy member of the Hart Foundation. Omega brought us the Perfect Storm, Jade Cargill, and she is going to be bringing size and power as well as explosiveness to this one. Then the GWA homegrown brand brought us Tiffy Time. And Tiffany is not one to be underestimated. This chick went undefeated for like a year. I mean, she's a badass. And then, of course, the GWA smoke brand, the Queen, the Nature Girl, Charlotte Flair, will look to claim her throne at an event fitting for wrestling royalty. This should be a banger to open up our final night here. Which one of these four women are gonna do their brand proud and walk away with a GWA Global Women's Championship? Up next, we find out how we got here, and then the money will catch you at ringside for bell time.
Yeah. Born in the shadows, forging the fight. No crown, just a blade in the dead of the night. They sit on their thrones of lies and gold. I'm the queen from the gutter, ready to take control. Streetlights bleed red like lipstick on a wound. Every scar is a story, every breath is a war tune. Feel the ground crack, hear the bass line of hell roar. This ain't a kingdom, this is total war. Claim the throne, rip it from their dead hands. Claim the throne, burn their empire to the ground. No more kings, no more chains, no more mercy. Claim the throne under blood-soaked skies. Screaming through the static veins full of fire and fade. Engine my blood, but the beat's wide open, no breaks. They built their empire on the broken and the damned. I'm the wrecking ball coming, crushing every last stand. Concrete splits open under heels, sharp as spite. Every step lights the fuse for the final fight. Quiet for a second, then the drop hits like death. Feel that explosion when the whole world holds its breath. Claim the throne, rip it from their dead hands. Claim the throne, burn their empire to the ground. No more kings, no more chains, no more mercy. Claim the throne under blood-soaked skies. Smoke in my lungs from the fires I set ablaze. Ghosts of the fallen scream my name through the haze. They preach from pulpits built on ivory lies and fear. But I'm the thunder rolling, judgment drawing near. Rusted chains snap like promises in the wind. This rebellion's a virus crawling under my skin. I see you hiding behind your golden gates of rust. But I'm coming through the flames in a flood. Smoke and blood on my face, taste of iron and hurt. Every broken promise, gasoline on the dirt. They wear better power like a suit of rotting gold. I'm the storm that's rising, turning their world ice cold. Replace breaker servants in my shattered head. This is the moment where the living join the dead. One last breath, then the levee breaks in blood. Hear the war cry when the arena starts to flood. Claim the throne, rip it from their dead hands. Claim the throne, burn their empire to the ground. No more kings, no more chains, no more mercy. Claim the throne under blood-soaked skies. No mercy left, no second chance, no prayers to give. This crown is forged in the blood I bleed to live. lipstick like war paint, every kiss is a mistake. They painted me fragile, called me pretty in chains, but pretty girls with blades make empires feel the flames. Heels click like countdowns on their porcelain floor. I'm the final girl standing, they ain't ready no more. One heartbeat, two heartbeats, then the whole stage ignites. Watch me rewrite the ending under these blood-soaked lights. This ain't a dream, this is the nightmare they created. Now feel the punk, we'd activated.
A storm is coming.
right, folks, the money here at ringside, and there you see it, the GWA Global Women's Championship. And this is going to be a good one, our first of 3 Global Championship matches here tonight. And all 4 of the big 4 brands ended up taking different paths to crown their contender for each of the global championships. And these ladies already going at it. Look at the strength of Jade Cargill in there representing Omega. Now this is elimination rules, folks. There you see the power of Tiffany Stratton. Oh, Tiffy time, representing the GWA homegrown brand. Oh, big back suplex. There from Cargill, standing tall right now. Tiffy back up. There you see Natalia talking a little trash. She's representing the GWA Alpha brand, and the other woman in there that just got her head took off by Natalia, the Queen Charlotte Flair, representing the GWA Smoke brand. This is elimination rules. Huge move there from Cargill. Only one of these ladies will be left standing at the end of this match and crowned your first GWA Global Women's Champion. And Tiffany Stratton trying to get rid of the powerhouse Jade Cargill here early. It wouldn't be a bad strategy for some of these women to work together against Jade. She definitely has the size and power advantage. Tiffany Stratton showing she's willing to do whatever it takes to try to win. She was looking to eliminate Natalia, whose face is busted wide open and mangled already in this match. And there you see Natty not letting it phase her one bit. Huge clothesline by Natalia, reminiscent of her dad, the Anvil. And action all over the place. Natalia has a kendo stick. And Tiffany cut her off. Charlotte Flair working on Jade Cargill. And Tiffany Stratton ain't playing around here. She's trying to get some of these women out of this match. Narrow the field of competition and put yourself one step closer to claiming the throne and becoming the GWA Global Women's Champion. Natalia and Jade brawling on the outside. Charlotte has Tiffany, middle of the ring, working on that neck, and now the Queen looking to fly. Natalia putting in work on Cargill, and Charlotte with the high risk, but fails to connect. Tiffany dodges. Nice takedown there from Charlotte, and an even better one from Natalia. Now Jade coming back in the match. And I thought Jade was going to go right after Natalia after that brawl on the outside. Tiffany saying it's Tiffy time, but Natalia appears to disagree. I wonder, is Tiffy time the same time in every time zone, or does it vary? Kendo stick there from Charlotte Flair, trying to get rid of Natalia. And it's going to take a lot more than that. She's built tough like an anvil, just like her daddy. Ooh. Jade Cargill just unloaded with a brutal combination of kicks on Charlotte, but Charlotte able to kick out. Natty taking down Tiffany with a kendo stick. Jade took down Natty, then Charlotte took down Jade. And that is what it's all about here. Uh-oh, sharpshooter locked in. Is Jade Cargill going to tap? No, you see the leg strength there at Jade. Able to fight out. Charlotte was trying to eliminate Natalya. Jade Cargill broke it up. That pissed Charlotte off, and she started spearing everybody. Uh-oh, here we go. Could be looking for it. Figure 8 leg lock. Locked in, Tiffany. May tap here. It looks like the Tiffy time clock is still ticking, able to fight out there. You have to wonder how much damage was done to the knees of Tiffany. And forget about Tiffany's knee. How much damage did Jade just do to Natalya? Oh, right into the ring post. We got 2 different fights going on here. One inside the ring between Tiffany and Charlotte, and a brawl on the outside between Natalya and Jade. Oh, Charlotte Flair with the enziguri. Now Jade back in the ring. Charlotte tries to catch her slipping with a roll-up and a near fall there, but Jade able to kick out at 2. Big right there from Tiffany, and look at the strength of Jade Cargill on display once again. Sent Charlotte crashing into the corner right on a steel chair. And I'll tell you what, I don't know who this match type favors. I mean, that's why I like these GWA Global Championship matches. In most situations, it's going to be cross-brand matches. So, you don't get a lot of time in the ring or around your opponents like you might in a brand-exclusive match or a brutal rivalry. Uh-oh, Jade Cargill showing off some strength, but Natty, the veteran, able to shift her weight, get Jade off balance. And that's where experience helps you out in a match like this. Oh, and Jade showing why strength helps in a match like this. Oh shit, that was funny as hell. No offense to Tiffany, but she was sitting there talking shit and a chair come flying at her fucking head. All these women are busted open, bleeding. This shit's been brutal. Not a cat fight by any means. Tiger fight, maybe. Man, these women are beating the hell out of each other. I hope the men in the tag team division are going to be able to follow this one up. And there we go. There's Smoke's representative out there, Charlotte. Out there laying some thumps on some women. That's fucked up, Natty. Really, I can't pick a winner in this. This match could literally go either way. Every single woman competing here earned their spot here. And it wasn't easy. And there's Charlotte working on that knee, and Natalya, smart move. Charlotte needs to start using that strategy on all these women wearing down the knee. And Tiffany Stratton may look like a Barbie doll, but that chick can fight. She was undefeated for like a year. I know everybody went to school with one of them back in the day. The hot cheerleader, but she was also a little bit crazy and quick to whoop a bitch. Or even in some cases, a dude. Oh man, I don't like the way that one kendo stick is dangling there. Another near fall. Looked like Tiffany was eliminated, but able to stay in this match, kicking out right before the 3 and rolling to the outside to recover. Jade trying to get rid of Natalya here, and only a 2 count. These women are gonna put it all on the line here tonight for the biggest prize in the entire women's division, spanning all brands. Holding this belt means that you are the best female wrestler in the world. I mean, the G in GWA does stand for global. We're not the Global Wrestling Alliance because it sounds cool. We're the Global Wrestling Alliance because we are the premier wrestling product on the globe. You may be a world champion in some of these other companies, but you are only the champion in that company's world that it created. Those are fictional companies with fictional storylines. This is the place where all the wrestlers wanted to come because they wanted to prove once and for all that their craft is not fake, that they are not entertainers, that they are athletes, they are wrestlers. And they belong on the global stage. We've already seen 2 nights of incredible action. 3, if you count the epic kickoff show. And now here we are, 4 nights in a row of GWA Claim the Throne action. And this is what we've been waiting for. I mean, the show is delivered night in and night out so far. But everybody's been wondering who will come out on top as the global champions. We're going to find out all 3 global champions tonight. Charlotte tried once again to get rid of Natalya, but Natalya isn't just part of the Hart family. She also has a whole lot of heart when it comes to trying to win. Oh, discus clothesline. That was impressive. Tiffy time is not over yet. Natalia's frustrated. She thought she had her there. Oh, and now Jade catches Natalia. Natty was frustrated. She wasn't able to put Tiffany away. And she forgot about her other opponents. And Jade Cargill makes Natalia the first elimination here. Natty has to go to the back. And GWA Alpha no longer has a representative in this match. So we now know that the GWA Global Women's Championship will not be going to the Alpha brand. Jade Cargill, representing Omega, picked up our first elimination, and now she's wielding a chair. Could Jade be the one that takes home the big prize? I'll tell you what, she is strong as hell. I would not want to fuck with Jade Cargill. Nice move. She didn't get all of it, but she got enough of it to send her opponent fleeing to the outside. Charlotte Flair talking a little trash, and the Queen knew exactly what she was doing. Jade walked right into her trap, but Jade was ready for it. Big bulldog. Now Charlotte turns her attention back to Tiffany. Those knife-edge chops clapping just like her daddy. Oh, and now Tiffany not going to get caught from behind by Jade, not like Natty did. And momentarily, Charlotte and Tiffany going to work together and try to take down Jade Cargill, but you seen that alliance lasted less time than it took the money to call that spot. And Jade Cargill sending bodies flying across ringside. And Charlotte tried to throw that kendo stick at Jade to no effect, but Charlotte was able to get the reversal there. Oh, brutal shot from Tiffany Stratton. Charlotte is laid out. This match has definitely been a banger. Jade standing tall in the ring. She was thinking about taking the dive, but saw her opponents both headed back in the ring and changed her mind. Jade's been impressive in this match. She keeps strategizing well and picking her spots. A near fall, almost getting rid of Charlotte Flair there. Oh, what a kick from Jade, but it wasn't enough to knock Tiffany down. Maybe that'll get the job done. Big move from Jade Cargill. And Tiffany Stratton has been eliminated from this match. We are down to 2. GWA Homegrown is out of the mix. And Jade Cargill almost took it home for Omega there. But Charlotte kicking out and keeping Smoke in the mix. Charlotte is on the Money's brand, and there will be one hell of a bonus added to her claim the throne paycheck if she brings it home for the Smoke brand here. Jade able to fight out of that submission attempt. Uh-oh, she's got her hooked. Charlotte in trouble. Could this be it? Jade Cargill plants Charlotte face first into the mat. Perfect storm. And Charlotte able to kick out. If Charlotte wasn't wrestling royalty, the daughter of arguably the greatest of all time, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, I don't think she would have been able to kick out of that one. But just like her dad, how many times throughout history have we seen the Nature Boy look like he was down and out, and he come firing back, much like Jade Cargill did right there with that clothesline, sending this match right back to the outside. Oh man, that'll dislocate an elbow, break an arm. Charlotte going right back after the kendo stick, looking for the equalizer, and shatters it over Jade Cargill after a few vicious shots. And there goes Charlotte working on the leg again. We've seen Charlotte go after the leg of many of her opponents here tonight. And you have to think that's the ultimate strategy against Jade, because you're just not going to match power with her. But Charlotte, they're able to use Jade's momentum against her, sending her into the ring post. Charlotte goes in the ring, realizing she probably should have got Jade in the ring there to put her away. And comes back out, gets on the attack. Charlotte again going in the ring, hoping she can draw Jade inside and put her away here. Jade Cargill is out on her feet, and you have to wonder, has Charlotte missed the perfect opportunity to put Jade away? She's let Jade snap out of it here. Jade Cargill avoided that chair shot. Some nice back and forth, and Charlotte now sending Jade Cargill to the outside. Charlotte could be looking to fly high risk. Moonsault connecting right on target. And I don't even know if Jade Cargill is badass enough to withstand that. Oh, and now a spear by Charlotte for good measure. Oh, you'd think Charlotte would try to get this in the ring and finish her here, but on the outside, locking in the figure eight. Just unleashing punishment. And Jade able to fight out. And she may have just saved her leg from keeping her on the injury shelf. With that reversal, Jade still got some spring in her step, able to bounce back up. You can see the toll that this match is taking on both women. They've been going at it for nearly 30 minutes now. Already outlasting Natalya from the Alpha brand. And Tiffany Stratton from the Homegrown brand. We're down to 2. Jade Cargill representing Omega. Charlotte Flair representing GWA Smoke. And a big move there from Cargill. And now Jade looking to fly here. Charlotte gets the knees up. And I'm not sure what happened there. Looked like Charlotte was going for a move at the same time as Jade. They both collided, taking both women down, but Charlotte, the first one back to her feet here. She's got Jade up on her shoulders into the backpack stunner. Jade laying in the corner. Charlotte, Flair with the chair. Oh my. And a brutal assault now in the corner with that chair. Is that going to finish Jade off? It does. Charlotte Flair is the last woman standing. And I'm sorry if you hear the smile in the Money's voice, but I couldn't be more proud. Charlotte bringing home the GWA Global Women's Championship to the Smoke brand. And I am one proud GM seeing Charlotte really go the distance there. I'm not gonna lie, honestly, during that final stretch, I thought Charlotte didn't stand a chance in hell at pulling this one off. Jade was just dominant throughout the match at almost every turn. But experience and legacy were on display in this one. And just like her daddy, the Nature Boy, the Nature Girl, Charlotte Flair, had more gold to her resume. More coming up next. All right, folks, the Money back here with you live after one hell of an opener. And we're not done crowning global champions yet here tonight. Up next, we're going to crown the very first GWA Global Tag Team Champions. Much like you saw in our women's match earlier tonight, and you'll see later on in our men's match. Each of our four big brands, Alpha, Omega, Smoke, and Homegrown, all came up with their own way for a tag team to represent their brand in the GWA Global Tag Team Championship match. And this match is going to be one that the Money holds kind of dear. I haven't called any action in probably 2 years now. And there was one match I really enjoyed calling back in my SSW days. And I couldn't wait to get one booked here in GWA. So I talked to the owners. They liked the idea. And instead of a ladder match like we originally advertised, this is now going to be a Tag Wars match. You're going to see all four teams. The Lucha Bros representing Alpha. The Dudley Boys representing Omega. You're going to see the New Day representing Homegrown. And the Outsiders representing Smoke. All four of these teams will be in the ring at the same time. All 8 men, like a traditional tornado match. But it's elimination rules. And in order for a team to be eliminated, both men have to be eliminated from that team. If one member is eliminated, they have to go to the back, and the other half gets a chance to still bring home the titles. The Money will catch you live at ringside for opening bell after we see how we got here. We got it live next on Claim the Throne.
the grip on the mic. They sit on their thrones of lies and gold. We the crew from the gut about to snatch control. Street lights bleed red like low rider painting the night. Yeah. Every scar on the team is a story. Every breath of gangsters that lie. Feel the ground crack, hear that funky bassline roar. This ain't a kingdom, this is total war. Claim the throne, rip it from their dead hands. Claim the throne, burn their empire to the ground. No more kings, no more chains, no more mercy. Claim the throne, under blood-soaked skies. Screaming through the static, veins full of funk and fade. Yeah, crimes in the blood, but the ride's wide open, no break. They built their empire on the broken and the damned. We the wrecking crew rolling, crushing every last man. Concrete splits open under Tim's caked and spy. Yeah, every step drops the funk for the final night. Quiet for a second, then the beat hits like death. Claim the throne, from they dead hands. Claim the throne, burn the empire to the ground. No more kings, no more chains, no more mercy. Claim the throne, under blood-soaked skies. Cheers, gold, smoke in my lungs from the fires we set ablaze. Ghosts of the fallen scream our names through the haze. They preach from pulpits built on ivory lies and fear, but we the thunder roll and judgment drawing near. Rusted chains snap like brittle bones in the wind. This rebellion's a virus, got the whole crew under our skin. I see you hiding behind your golden gates of rust, but we coming through the flames and the mud and blood on our face, taste of iron and dirt. Every broken promise is gasoline for the hurt. They wear their power like a suit of rotten gold. We the storm that's rising, turning their world ice cold. Feedback screams like sirens in my shattered head. This the moment where the living join the dead. One last breath and the levee breaks in blood. Hear the war cry when the arena starts to flood. All fucking arms, yeah, smooth soulful voice, riding the bait and funk baseline and vicious rap ad-libs. All fucking arms, yeah, smooth soulful voice, riding the bait and funk baseline and vicious rap ad-libs. All fucking arms, yeah, smooth soulful voice, riding the bait and funk baseline and vicious rap ad-libs. All fucking arms, yeah, Two silhouettes in the smoke, moving like one machine. Lowrider bouncing our step, chrome dreams in between. They thought they split the throne, left us divided and broke. But we the tag team terror, turning they fairy tale to smoke. Baseline slaps like a high five, horns hit like a clothesline. We ride for the fam, we ride to the finish line. Then the hollow rhythm feels the quiet. Tag in the chaos, watch the empire start to shake. We ain't asking permission. We taking what's ours tonight. Soul in the music, funk in the fight. Come on. Claim the throne. Oh, yeah. The throne. Claim the throne. Come on, claim the throne. Yeah, yeah. The throne. Claim the throne. The throne. Claim the throne. Riding the fade and funk baseline, the latest frat ballings. Fucking eyes. Yeah, smooth, soulful voice riding the fade and funk baseline. Shadows, forged in the fight, no crown, just a strap and a grip on the mic. They sit on their thrones of lies and gold. We the crew from the gutter about to snatch control. Street lights bleed red like low rider painting the night. Yeah, every scar on the team is a story, every breath a gangster's a lie. Feel the ground crack, hear that funky bassline roar. This ain't a kingdom, this is total war. Claim the throne, rip it from their dead hands. Claim the throne, burn the empire to the ground. If you want it, you gotta claim it. True. If you want it, you gotta claim it. Oh, hey. You want to be king, you have to claim the throne. Yeah.
Thunder calculating the next move here. Into the front. Turns his opponent around. It's right down on the chair. And he's going for the pin. Yeah, this is the hostility Devon only wanted to bring. And that was from the top. Oh. Elbow drop. Hey. Turn down the lights. Kick everybody out. Turns his opponent around. Been down too long, now I'm in that zone. If you wanna be king, you have to claim the throne. Claim the throne. West side stepping with a heart of stone. Heart of stone. Whole choir sing while I carve this road. If you wanna be king, you have to claim the throne. Yeah.
Curbside sermons from the old deacon said faith ain't faith if your hands stay weak, and told me stand tall when the dawn look distant. So I laced up tight, made the call, got lifted. Cousin in the back still rolling his hurt. Mama in the kitchen, whole soul in the work. I was in the
Isnak.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the New Day. From Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston!
You know, I gotta say, I love that Kofi Kingston has found his edge. He's just looking better than ever right now.
I've always known how good Kofi is, but I don't know if I agree with the way he's going about his business.
That's right. It is his business, and he's finally started to
claim the throne. West side stepping with a heart of stone. Heart of stone. Hold choir, sing while I call this road. If you wanna be king, you have to claim the throne. Look, they want crowns with the foam still on, but they never felt steel, never walked through storms. We was eating off plates that were chipped and worn. Now it's big plates, still blessed each morning. Unc said, boy, don't fold from the fame. Coach said, score, don't complain about the game. I just took notes, now I'm changing my lane. From a bus stop bench to engraving my name. Tried to cut dead weight, had to clean my circle. Had to lose old friends just to keep it purple. Now we toast to the wins that we earn in the dirt. Give a nod to the ones that believe me first. You can stay praying with your hands still tied, or you can stand up, let your fear all die. I got both palms up, but my feet gon' ride, cause the king upstairs don't anoint who hide. Heard that voice in the back of my mind, stop asking for a seat.
See the real Kofi Kingston once again. And how great is his goatee?
Stepping with a heart of stone. Heart of stone. Hold choir, sing while I call this road. If you wanna be king, you have to claim the throne. Yeah. You have to claim the throne. I'm from the city where the Crips and the Bloods draw first. Compton raised concrete, cradle hearse after hearse. Red rag hanging low like the sun at dusk. Game been the truth since the first hearse, no discuss. Moms worked 2 jobs, pops ghosted in the wind. I was 12 with a 40. Learned to send the wind, block full of cleans. Turn the nightmares quick, niggas die for a zip. Now right for the brick, claiming the throne. Crown heavy like the chrome on the coupe. West Coast king, no cosign, I'm the loop in the noose. They tried to bury me in rumors, 6 feet of dirt. Rose Lazarus and Tim, put the work in the verse. From the hub of the hog where the chopper sing him, to the stage where the lights hit, still rapping for them. Every bar, body plug, every hook a hearse. I'm the ghost of Pocket Easy reincarnated. the shadows, forged in the fight. No crown, just a strap and the grip on the mic. They sit on their thrones of lies and gold. We the crew from the gutter about to snatch control. Street lights bleed red like low rider painting the night. Yeah, every scar on the team is a story. Every breath a gangster's a lie. Feel the ground crack, hear that funky bassline roar. This ain't a kingdom, this is total war.
Yeah, we coming now.
It's your boys, the New Day.
Hey, hey, hey. When New Day dropped, and New Day came, and New Day built, the New Day name, it's New Day's time. No New Day stop, it's New Day's world. New Day still rock. Come on. Yeah. Yo, greatest ever, you can check the stats.
Legendary on our king behavior.
Earn the belts and we earn the blacks.
Right. Did it all way and they couldn't take us, yo.
They ain't strong and they couldn't break us.
Did it every day, we the kings of raw.
Hands down, we the best team that SmackDown's ever seen before.
Brotherhood, we the team for sure.
Joke's over and it's time for scrapping.
Blaze the trail through the industry.
And we kept attacking and never lacking.
Brothers keep it, I got his back, and he got my back. That's a fact.
Record breaking, it was straight amazing.
Y'all can hate, but don't forget the stats.
When New Day dropped,
and New Day came,
and New Day built,
the New Day name,
it's New Day's time.
No New Day stop,
it's New Day's world.
New Day still rock.
Come on. Respect, we got it.
A rain can't top it.
Over 9,000 goals. Say New Day, the greatest team ever.
We got it on lock.
And can't nobody stop the New Day. Yo, we top athletes, see them.
Lucha Bros, Mexican, cero miedo, meet us in the ring. Lucha Bros, Mexican, cero miedo, meet us in the ring. Lucha Bros, Mexican, cero miedo, meet us in the ring. Lucha Bros, Mexican, cero miedo, meet us in the ring. Drama with both of us in the ring, we take it there. Cero miedo means that we never scared. Hit 'em with the chairs, chingazos in the air.
folks, and there you have it, the GWA Global Tag Team Championship on the line here in this Tag Wars match. It's been a long time since the money called some action. It's been a long time since the money was involved in booking and running a company. And back in my SSW days, one of my favorite matches was always Tag Wars. Now, if you're not familiar with Tag Wars, the way this works is very similar to an 8-man battle royale, pinfall, or submission elimination match. But this match is a team match. There's 4 tag teams competing here. When a person is pinned or submitted, they have to go back to the locker room. But just because they get sent back to the locker room does not mean they lost their shot at being a tag team champion, because a team is not eliminated from championship contention here until both members have been eliminated. Now, that doesn't mean things don't get a lot harder when you don't have somebody in there watching your back. But you have to come up with a game plan. You have to strategize in a match like this, because you don't have to just watch your back. You have to watch your partner's back. Get caught up fighting outside of the ring and lose track of your partner. He may be getting double teamed on the inside. And if you're not there to save your partner's ass from elimination, I don't think any of the other guys are going to be worried about saving your partner's ass. And this is a brawl here. I'm not even going to try to attempt to do play-by-play. I know y'all love it when the money goes full play-by-play, but look at this chaos in the ring. I mean, I could barely keep up in the women's match a little while ago. And this here is way bigger of a train wreck. Ray Phoenix with that flying drop kick to Scott Hall there. And if you're just tuning in, you missed the introduction to this match. We got 4 teams here, all competing to become the first GWA Global Tag Team Champions. Just like in our women's match that we saw a little while ago, there's one team representing each of the big 4 brands here in GWA. And each of these teams took different paths to earn the right to represent their brand in this global championship match. Damn, Bubba, what that chair ever do to you? Oh, I think Devon just said it wasn't a table. That makes sense. Nash busted open already in the ring. Hope he didn't tear a quad there. He was holding his leg. Kenzo working on Bubba on the outside. Nash and Xavier brawling on the inside. Devon and Kofi. But yeah, so your 4 tag teams here, the Lucha Bros, Penta and Ray Phoenix. They had quite the battle in back-to-back weeks with the Motor City Machine Guns on GWA Alpha to earn the right to punch their ticket here. And there you seen Ray Phoenix just save Penta from elimination. Then, of course, you got the GWA Omega team, the Dudley Boys. And they've had some wars already on Omega, going for the cover here, trying to get rid of Penta, and a big move there from Scott Hall on Kofi. The Dudley Boys ended up going to war with the Wild Samoans, who looked very dominant on Omega, but in the end it was the Dudley Boys that were able to take it to the extreme and win one hell of a brawl with the Wild Samoans to represent the GWA Omega brand here in this matchup. And you also see out there the New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. And the New Day already using a little bit of New Day rules, fabulous Freebird rules to some of our old school wrestling fans. It was actually Big E and Xavier Woods that earned this shot to compete in Tag Wars. Big move there from Ray Phoenix on Kevin Nash. Nash was in trouble, but Scott Hall was right there to make the save. But yeah, you got Big E and Xavier Woods punching their ticket to this match, but New Day pulling the old switcheroo and throwing Kofi in there instead of Big E with Xavier this time, because that New Day strategy in there makes sense. I mean, this is more of a speed game than a power game in this one. Oh, Kofi, a swing and a miss on the Trouble in Paradise there, and Bubba made him pay. And last but not least, representing the GWA Smoke brand, the Money's brand that I GM, we already took home the GWA Global Women's Championship to the Smoke brand. And I'm hoping my guys, the Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the NWO, I ain't got to worry about them doing that WCW shit to me. Me and the Outsiders are cool. We party. We have an agreement. We have an understanding. Most importantly, Hollywood has no creative control here. Zero. None of our wrestlers do. Not even me. I'm just a GM for the Smoke brand, but I can't wrestle for the Smoke brand. The rules of GWA. Penta going for the cover here, and a near fall. All 8 men still in this match. No eliminations yet. All 4 teams still good to go. The action has been exciting throughout this whole ride. The Money appreciates everybody being patient with me. I don't have it in me to watch 6-hour pay-per-views like I did back in the day. I mean, you know, we all gotta have a life, right? But I figure I can still give you that good old SSW 6-hour pay-per-view feel. I just had to spread it out over an epic 4-day weekend. And well, I think it delivered. Goes for the cover here too. And a kick out by Nash. Nash keeps scaring me, man. I expected him to be a lot more dominant in this match, but much like I was saying, with the New Day swapping out Big E, maybe size and power aren't the advantage you would hope for in this match. Oh, near fall there, Devon. Almost eliminated. Bubba was laid out in the entranceway, so he wouldn't have been able to save him, but luckily Devon saved himself there. Oh, Penta was finna to try to fly, but got caught by Kofi with a famouser. Man, I'm a little disappointed. I went through all that trouble having Cooter spend hours digging through Chauncey's RV to find that mat that we used in the smoke chamber last night so we didn't mess up our fancy ass ring with blood. And I'll be damned if I don't see blood stains all over that motherfucker. Oh my. Scott Hall was about to have a big moment, but got caught by Penta like a sidewinder missile out of nowhere. Oh, and Nash making Penta pay. Watching his boys back. That's what the outsiders do. It's one thing that made them such a dominant tag team. It wasn't that they were big. It wasn't that they were bullies. It wasn't that they cheated. I mean, ultimately, they just did what any good tag team does. A good-ass job of watching each other's back. Xavier, frustrated there, thought he picked one up and got rid of Bubba Ray. Now Kevin Nash trying to get rid of Devon. And there you have it. Devon has been eliminated from this match. Kevin Nash. That's what I'm talking about. I was sitting here thinking this whole time, I'm trying not to be too biased on commentary being the GM, but this whole time I've been sitting here thinking, Kevin Nash too damn big to not be doing better in this match. Oh, and there you have Scott Hall and Penta going at it again, and Penta just a little too fast for Scott Hall, connects with that frog splash there. Now, folks, I want to remind everybody, you've seen Devon Dudley get pinned. You've seen him get eliminated by Kevin Nash. Saw him get up and walk to the back. Devon Dudley was indeed eliminated from the match, as is Scott Hall now. But the outsiders and the Dudley boys are still in this match. All four teams are still in this match, despite Scott Hall and Devon Dudley being eliminated. And there's Nash, that big jackknife powerbomb. I don't even know if he realizes Scott Hall isn't in the match anymore. And Nash nearly getting rid of Kofi. Penta trying to get rid of Xavier. So yeah, I mean, Devon was the first guy eliminated. We've seen Scott Hall go a few minutes ago, and they're done for the night. But like I said, both of those guys still have an opportunity to walk back out here after the final bell and get their hand raised and have the referee hand them one of the two GWA Global Tag Team Championships. And that's what makes Tag Wars so great. Each team essentially gets 2 chances. It's like a second life. If you ever played Mario, you know those come in handy. Oh, nice move by Ray Phoenix. The Lucha Bros have been impressive here in this one. And Kofi trying to get rid of Nash, but the big man able to kick out. And I bet he really wishes Scott Hall was out there watching his back still. You notice Bubba spending a lot of time outside of the ring, trying to stay away from the action and pick his spots since Devon's been eliminated. And while the money does appreciate Nash's heart representing the Smoke brand, the big man strategy is not the way to go here. I mean, it's admirable just standing there and fight everybody smaller than you, which is everybody. But still, I mean, there's a lot of people coming at you. Oh, nice side step there, Nash. Probably saved the outsider's spot in this match right there, sidestepping that Trouble in Paradise from Kofi. Snake Eyes going for the cover. Does Nash got another one out? No. And Xavier makes him pay for nearly eliminating Kofi Kingston. So even though all 4 brands still have representatives in this match, with no full team being eliminated yet, man, what, Cooter? I'm trying to work, damn it. Told you not to bother me while I'm doing my thing. And I'm still mad at you about last night.
I'm sorry, Money, but I was conflicted because you told me not to bother you while you're doing commentary, but you also told me to let you know if you missed an elimination.
What the fuck are you talking about, Cooter? I didn't miss an elimination. I almost missed an elimination.
Yes, you did. Ray Phoenix got eliminated by Bubba Ray Dudley.
What? You're right. Ray Phoenix ain't out there no more.
Here, I bought you a peace offering for earlier. I knew this match was running long and you were probably running low. Please. I call this one Mad Scientist.
Hell yeah. Kofi looked like a mad scientist on that dive right there. Alright, Cooter, we'll get the hell out of here. I appreciate the fat ass blunt. The money's got to get back to doing my job. We're all caught up now.
Okay, Money, bye. Whee.
Told you about that wee shit. Okay, back to the match. So, Cooter was right. Ray Phoenix got eliminated. But not all is lost yet. Penta still in there for the Lucha Bros. Damn it, did Cooter make me miss another elimination? Where the hell is Nash? You know what? It's cool. I do not want to get back in here. Let me lock the door. Luckily, the money has 2 monitors here in the smoke box, so I'll just call the action and I'll look at this other monitor here and see exactly what the hell happened to Nash. Big 3D. Oh, was that a 1D? I'm not sure. Maybe he needed 2 more Ds to take out Xavier. Penta takes out Bubba. Okay, there it is. I found it. Damn. Nash got eliminated by Kofi Kingston while the money was dealing with the dumbass. Dumbass with good grass, but still a dumbass. I don't know what I'm more pissed about. Cooter making me miss an elimination, coming to tell me about an elimination I missed, or the fact that GWA Smoke doesn't have a chance to bring home the GWA Global Tag Team titles now, as they are the first team that is fully eliminated from this match. And that homegrown team of the New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, are starting to look better and better in this one. Sure, the Lucha Bros are technically still in this match, but it's just a Lucha Bro left for GWA Alpha. Penta out there putting it up and giving it his all. Just like Omega's team of the Dudley Boys, which is down to a Dudley boy in Bubba Ray. The New Day, however, still have both members of their team in this match, at least for the time being. Penta almost eliminating Xavier there. But right now, the New Day are starting to look like the heavy favorites in this one. At least the numbers advantage in their favor right now. And this is just the money, being the strategical wrestling genius that I am. Because I've been in these situations before. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many times I've teamed with Cooter or even Chauncey in matches like these. And 2 minutes in, the money is by myself, watching my own back, while my partner is in the back getting fucked up. Xavier really sweating here. The New Day has got to keep this advantage while they have it. And Xavier pulling off the power play move for the New Day here. And the money already talked about how high their odds were a minute ago. And now it's skyrocketed even higher. Now it's a 2-on-1 handicap match, essentially. GWA Alpha is out of the mix. The Lucha Bros completely eliminated now. After Xavier got rid of Penta, Penta doesn't really want to leave, but he doesn't have any choice. The fines in this company are ridiculous if you compromise the integrity of a match. And now it's New Day all day on Bubba Ray. This is just a violent assault. And the New Day have been dangerous and dominant since their inception, but this is no longer the New Day that you're used to. They still dance, but they dance for themselves. They're not out here to try to appeal to the fans anymore. Although I don't think Big E got the memo. He's still talking about booty-goes and big meaty men slapping meat. Maybe that's why they replaced him in this match. Kofi and Xavier trying to take the New Day a more serious route, and Big E just wants to play. Sometimes you got to get serious if you want to win championship gold. And maybe that is what Kofi and Xavier are trying to say to Big E here. Oh, you never know. If Big E jumps on board this new Day train, we could see him holding the homegrown championship in the very near future. I mean, the sky is the limit. And even though the money is biased, and I'm always going to pull for the brand that I GM, and I'm sure the money will be a little partial to whatever brand decides to sign the money. After the pay-per-view, we always have the post-pay-per-view roster shakeup. And this being a Big Four pay-per-view, one of the Big Four events of the year, featuring all four brands. Hence the name Big Four event. You know, there's a lot more post-pay-per-view shakeup after these events, because the rule on post-pay-per-view shakeup is you can only participate in post-pay-per-view shakeup if your brand actively participated in the pay-per-view. Now that doesn't count if, say, your brand has a brand exclusive pay-per-view and my brand holds one of the global championships, so they're in a match at that pay-per-view. I don't get to use that loophole. It's just the brand that's officially hosting the pay-per-view. Some will be hosted by all four brands, with one official brand being the master of ceremonies, and it was GWA Alpha that helped bring this show together tonight. They help with the arena design, the concepts. There you see their logo, letting you know they sponsored this Big Four event. And it's a little disappointing for GWA Alpha so far, as well as every other brand that's not GWA Smoke, because we got our global championship early, snagging the women's title. Sure, we lost our opportunity here at the Tag Team Championships. Oh, and it looks like this one may finally be over. Xavier did what most of us knew was going to happen 10 minutes ago. Once the New Day stacked the odds in this match, it was all she wrote. And they are bringing those GWA Global Tag Team Championships home to GWA Homegrown.
Greatest ever, you can check the stats. Legendary on our king behavior. Earn the belt, some of you earn the blacks. Did it all way and they couldn't
impressive performance. I gotta admit, I love the new attitude for Kofi and Xavier. And I'm not saying their attitude's what got them the championship gold here tonight. But one thing's for sure, it definitely didn't stop them from getting them. Xavier in a good mood. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of old school New Day celebration here. I mean, even if you got a bad attitude, winning championship gold seems to raise your spirits a bit. Love it for the New Day. Big win. Hell of a match. We got the big one coming up next. Don't go nowhere. Well, folks, in the words of GWA The Farm roster member Wade Barrett, I'm afraid I have some bad news. After 4 epic nights of GWA Claim the Throne, we have finally reached the finish line. It is time for the main event. Now, we've already crowned 2 of the 3 global championships in GWA here tonight. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, won the GWA Global Women's Championship match and represented the GWA Smoke brand with pride. Then we saw the New Day come out on top inside Tag Wars, using the smart strategy and coming out on top, bringing home the GWA Global Tag Team Championships. And I know Chauncey and Aaron are proud of the New Day over on the homegrown roster. And now it's time to see who is going to be the top man in GWA. The biggest, baddest, best champion in all of professional wrestling. We came up with them the same way our other 2 global matches took place. One man from each brand who all carved their own path to get here. From GWA Alpha, you have Drew McIntyre. From Omega, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. From Homegrown, the 450 plus pound Yokozuna. And from GWA Smoke, Rob Van Dam. The whole fucking show. And after this match, it will be the whole fucking show. So let's not waste any more time. The money's been working OT, and it's time for me to relax and smoke some goodie. See you out there after we see how we got here.
Switchblade knife, they sit on their phones of lies and gold. I'm the dirt road demon, about to snatch control. Street lights bleed red like tail lights on the run. Every scar on my back is a story, every breath a loaded gun. Feel the ground crack, hear the 808s roar. This ain't a kingdom, this is total war. Claim the throne, rip it from their dead hands. Claim the throne, damn the hammer to the ground. No more kings, no more chains, no more mercy. Claim the throne, on the blood so sky. Screaming through the static veins, full of whiskey and hate. Twirling's in my blood, but the truck's wide open, no brakes. They built their empire on the broken and the damned. I'm the wrecking ball, rolling, crushing every last man. Concrete splits open under boots, caked in red clay. Every step lasts a fuse for the final payday. Quiet for a second, then the crunk hits like death. Feel that explosion when the whole world hits its breath. Rip it from their dead hands. Claim the throne, no higher to the ground. No more kings, no more chains, no more mercy. Claim the throne, on the blood so sky. Smoke in my lungs from the fires I set ablaze. Ghosts of the fallen scream my name through the haze. They preach for pulpits built on ivory lies and fear, but I'm the thunder roll. behind your golden gates of love. But I'm coming through the flames and the dust. Yeah! What? Mud and blood on my face, taste the fire and the dirt. Every broken promise is gasoline for the hurt. They wear the power like a suit of rotten gold. All the storm is rising, turning their world ice cold. Feedback screams like sirens in my shattered head. This the moment where the living join the dead. One last breath, then the levee breaks in blood. Hear the war cry when the arena starts to flame. The throne, ripping from the dead hand. Claim the throne, not hanging to the ground. No more kings, no more chains, no more mercy. Claim the throne, on the blood-soaked sky. No mercy left, no second chance, no prayers to give. This crown is forged in the blood, I bleed to live. Ow, 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 I break the fucking throne. Get crunk, yeah. Claim the throne, louder than the pain and the fear. Claim the throne, nothing left to lose or hold dear. This is my kingdom, this is my crown of thorns. Claim the throne, and I ain't never coming down. Claim the throne, claim the throne, claim the throne, claim the throne. It's mine now, all fucking mine.
Get blood bleed, blood on the crown, mud on my J's. Came from the gutter, we don't get saved. Nah. Dirty cup tip in the crown, big slide. Corner store chips, big knot on the side. OG say, boy, better watch that pride. I just cracked that safe, made the racks collide. Back row, back seat, duffel by the wheel. Dust in the air, but the chrome stay still. Mama said pray, but the block need meals. Had to talk with the plug, came back with a deal. Blue flame, lighter light work, big smoke. Whip so clean, but the tag still broke. Ops online, but they quiet when we croak. Whole click solid, every handshake go.
Claim the throne, from the mud to the stone. Did it brick by brick, had to get it on our own. Claim the throne, ain't nobody give alone. Turn the pain into gold, now the city knows we own. Claim the throne, every step, every scar I've shown. If it ain't about respect, better leave that crown alone.
Yeah. South of the state line, red clay, gray sky base, make the church glass shake when we ride. Barn out back where we stash that pie, got a code on the gate, only fam inside. Hand on the wheel, one eye on the rear. K9 bark when the fear too near. Judge one time on a brand all year, but the game too deep and the path too clear. Chain gotta shine like a Porsche light late, but I still hit the booth with a food stamp plate. I remember them nights, had to split one plate. Now slam chop talk, big check upgrade.
Claim the throne, from the mud to the stone. Did it brick by brick, had to get it on our own. Claim the throne, ain't nobody give alone. Turn the pain into gold, now the city knows we own. Claim the throne, every step, every scar I've shown. If it ain't about respect, better leave that crown alone.
Leave it.
Came from the ditch, turn the dirt to a ditch full of riches. Whole hood in the crowd, when I speak that scripts for the trenches. Claim the throne, from the mud to the stone. Did it brick by brick, had to get it on our own. Claim the throne, ain't nobody give alone. Turn the pain into gold, now the city knows we own. Claim the throne, every step, every scar I've shown. If it ain't about respect, better leave that crown alone. Underground king, you know, claiming the throne. Silly knows we outgrown, cause my talent homegrown. I ain't got no time for labels, I'm busy blowing.
blowing on that strong. Smoke so much kush that I wear it like cologne. Better tell your favorite rapper they can get their ass gone. I'm the underground king and I'm claiming my throne. The underground king. I'm the underground king. And I'm claiming my throne. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Pulled up in the city when the blackout, no place on it. Independent king, never needed no label to validate it. Homegrown till the straight out the M, didn't need a growth song. Skate the roof, facing what it made, just kept, had to get it on the lawn. Too busy blowing strong hoes, zip gone by noon. Cause a lot of whole blocks smell like Michael Clone in June. Labels call it non-stop, I just laugh and hit ignore. I run my own empire, turn the underground to a tour. Pockets fat as hell, hundreds, 50s, 20s, overthrowing. Foreigns in the driveway, all pay, no loan showing. Memphis stand up from the north to the south, they know the name. Tellin' homegrown can't clone it, it's in my DNA. Yeah, I do it for the real ones who never sold out. Quiet money, loud pack, that's what I'm all about. No drama, no cap, just paper in the throne. Underground king, dog flow, watch the whole gang get blown. Hard as street is, direct Memphis energy, that raw got it ball. Real talk dishes, I built this shit myself, aggression, yo. North Memphis raised me, underground king, no debate. Came from the trenches, built this whole shit. Brick by brick, no cape, homegrown skill, couldn't copy it if you paid $1 million. Like was tried to lock me down, I laughed and said, fuck your building. Blowing on that strong till the air turned purple haze. Kush so loud they smell me coming 3 blocks away. Better tell your favorite rapper, pack his bags and get gone. I'm the boss of the underground, put they whole career on pause. Asses getting dropped quick when the king pull up on they block. Independent grind, never needed a chain or a spot. Smoke sessions heavy, pounds by the key, that's the routine. What a lot like cologne is part of my whole team. Memphis to the world, my story ain't for sale. Talent homegrown, worth more than any major deal. Fakes get exposed, real ones already know the deal. Underground king, got it flow, bow down or get peeled. Claim the throne, from the mud to the stone. Did it brick by brick, had to get it on our own. Claim the throne, ain't nobody give a loan. Turn the pain into gold, now the city knows we own. Claim the throne, every step, every scar I've shown. If it ain't about respect, better leave that crown alone.
metronome I hear. Perhaps the end is drawing near. You never hear the shot that takes you down. Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine. And I dream broken dreams. I make them come true. I make them for you. What is yours now is mine. And I dream broken dreams. I make them come true. I make them for you.
All right, folks, we're finally here. Main event action. GWA claim the throne. And there you see it, folks. The biggest prize in the business. The GWA Men's Global Championship. 4 badass individuals, all representing their respective brand, to try to bring home the GWA Global Men's Championship. We've already seen Charlotte Flair bring home the GWA Global Women's Championship to the Money's brand, GWA Smoke. And then we saw the New Day bring home the GWA Global Tag Team titles to GWA Homegrown. And now we have these 4 men. Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Psychopath, representing GWA Alpha, winning an impressive contest, named the Alpha Cup, to punch his ticket into this match. Then you have the Tribal Chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns, from GWA Omega. They had an interesting contest. They had 2 battle royals. Roman Reigns won 1, and his old buddy Seth Rollins won the other. And then those two faced off on the last episode of GWA Omega before we got here to claim the throne. Now, GWA Homegrown went a unique route of determining who their GWA Global Championship contender in this match would be. They were more focused on the Homegrown Brand Championship, having a huge tournament that we saw culminate in the finals last night with Sid Justice picking up the victory over The Rock. So, Chauncey in classic Chauncey style kind of forgot he had to produce a GWA Global Championship contender. So, him and Aaron both picked a guy. Aaron picked Yokozuna. Chauncey went a different route and picked Logan Paul. And well, Yokozuna squished Logan Paul like a bug. It was good TV. If you haven't watched it, go back and see it. The Money watched it like 20 times in a row. It was just good shit. So Yoko punched his ticket here by getting the ratings up from squishing Logan Paul. And then of course you had GWA Smoke. We had a tournament of our own. But our tournament focused on producing our GWA Smoke representative in the GWA Global Men's Championship match. And it was one hell of a tournament. I mean, we had big names in there. Triple H, the Macho Man Randy Savage, Hollywood Hogan. I mean, the list goes on and on. Mankind was in there, Kane. But out of all the big names that were in that match, in that tournament, names like the Viper Randy Orton, the phenomenal AJ Styles, only one man would emerge supreme, and it left a lot of people surprised, but not the money. Rob Van Dam has proved for years in this business why they call him the whole fucking show. He's been Mr. Monday Night, Mr. Friday Night, and now he just calls himself Mr. Smoke. Ooh. Couple of big moves there. Roman on the inside to Drew, Yoko on the outside to RVD. Oh, and RVD looking to get innovative. And it's shit like that got RVD here. I mean, he had to go through some impressive names to get here. And in the ring, Roman Reigns Supreme, RVD, gonna come in, try to throw him off his game. Nice power slam. But you can't forget about Yokozuna. That is one big, bad, dangerous man. Very much like our women's match, with Jade Cargill being the dominant power and size advantage in that match. Yokozuna plays that role in this one. If these guys know what's good for them, they need to focus on trying to get Yokozuna out of there early. I don't care how big, how bad, how strong you are. It's hard to deal with somebody that's that big and just destructive. I mean, you see outside the ring, Drew McIntyre still laid out by Yokozuna, getting back to his feet just to get took down again by RVD. And he's got that chair out. They get lucky and see a Vandaminator. Oh, and Roman Reigns now trying to take it to Yokozuna, and Roman may actually be able to match strength with the big guy. Roman's a lot smaller than Yoko, but we've seen some impressive feats of strength from Roman Reigns throughout his career. Too bad this ain't early Roman Reigns, or he'd have his Shield buddies out here to help hoist up Yokozuna for the Shield powerbomb, but I don't think anybody's going to help Roman powerbomb Yokozuna in this match. Drew McIntyre walking at ringside, you can see he's already beaten and battered from how brutal this match has already been in such a short time. Man, great action. And I swear it's crazy how we keep getting these 6 spots. It's almost like synchronized action on the inside and outside of the ring. Yokozuna trying to get rid of Roman after that big bonsai drop, and I can't believe Roman was able to kick out. I honestly thought that was it. I mean, let's face it, of all the guys in this ring, which one would you least want to take their finisher? I mean, would you rather Roman Reigns hit you with a spear? Would you rather RVD hit you with that 5-star frog splash? How about Drew McIntyre and the devastating Claymore kick? Yeah, none of them sound fun, but I would take all 3 of them. Back to back to back. Rather than taking one bonsai drop from Yokozuna. Roman Reigns had that big scoop slam, but RVD, quick and agile, but Roman countered the counter. Oh my, Superman punch takes down RVD. Roman Reigns looking for that spear and connects, nearly breaking RVD in half. Rob Van Dam, middle of the ring. 1, 2. Woo! Kick out by RVD there at the last possible moment. And GWA Smoke is still in this thing for right now. 5-star frog splash to Roman Reigns. A little payback for that spear. And Roman in trouble here. Oh, and how the hell did Roman Reigns kick out? Roman has already been a victim of the bonsai drop and the 5-star frog splash. And now Drew McIntyre with a Claymore to RVD. And RVD's done took the big spear from Roman Reigns. He took a Superman punch. And then the Claymore, just the icing on the cake, the final nail in the coffin. For Rob Van Dam and GWA Smoke's chances of grabbing hold of the GWA Global Men's Championship. And I will admit, I'm a little disappointed, especially to be the first eliminated. I mean, My tag team was also the first team eliminated in the Damn Tag Wars match. The only reason Money isn't having one of his classic angry outbursts is Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, the queen, claimed her throne tonight. And, well, the Money gets to save a little face at the next GM meeting. Homegrown captured the tag titles, so they get to save a little face as well. But they might still have the opportunity to double up here. Roman Reigns representing Omega, Yokozuna representing Homegrown. And then Drew McIntyre representing Alpha still in this match. Which of these three men are going to come out on top? They've already eliminated RVD. Huge clothesline from Roman takes the big man down. But Yokozuna, the wise, crafty veteran, trying to go somewhere safer. And safer might not be the right word. Outside of the ring really isn't safe. It's more just less likely or more difficult, per se, for your opponent to eliminate you if you're on the outside. Roman Reigns showing off some high risk there. Left McIntyre dazed and confused, and then Roman goes right after Yokozuna. Roman Reigns has been the victim of unfair criticism for many years. Near fall there, Drew McIntyre almost getting rid of Roman. But I mean, Roman was the guy that classically, as the internet would say, Vince McMahon shoved down everybody's throats. I mean, he's part of the legendary NOI family. The Rock kind of paved the way for Roman to achieve greatness one day. And well, Roman has lived up to that. Yokozuna, big move there, dropping Drew head first right on that steel chair. And Roman Reigns is fired up. He's feeling it, folks. Put your ones up. The tribal chief is looking to claim his throne here. Well, I can say the one advantage to RVD getting eliminated is now I don't have to worry about being biased anymore in this match. I don't have a favorite. I don't care who wins. But based on what I'm seeing right now, you better keep your eye on the tribal chief. Drew, another one that's been dangerous here, calculated and picking his spots. But I'll tell you, if Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre don't get smart and get smart fast, you do not want a one-on-one situation with Yokozuna to end this match. Your best bet is to work together, get the big guy, and then y'all beat the hell out of each other. One of you come out on top. Because your odds of winning go way down if one of your opponents gets eliminated And he's not the 450 plus pound Yokozuna. Oh, some teamwork there, but it's not against Yokozuna. Yokozuna and Roman Reigns teaming up there on Drew McIntyre, and then Roman catches Yoko, busting wide open. Drew McIntyre was trying to knock Roman off that ring apron. Roman not having it, but then a big move from Drew. And you can see right there, Drew McIntyre, after delivering the big move, slow to get to his feet. This match has been brutal and intense. Huge belly to belly there from McIntyre. Goes for the cover. Can he get rid of Roman Reigns here? No. Your tribal chief still in the match. Yokozuna, oh, look at the athleticism. And someone that big should not be able to move like that. It defies the laws of fucking nature. Physics, gravity, one of them science things. And Yokozuna is unleashing hell on Roman Reigns right now. And Roman and Drew may have made a mistake fighting each other, letting the big man catch his breath. Oh my. Yokozuna now. Strength on display and unleashing punishment. Drew McIntyre not having any of that. Counters the kendo stick with a claymore. 2, 3, and Yokozuna's eliminated. It is down to Roman and Drew. Roman Reigns tosses Drew in the air and spears him out of midair. What a way to put the cap on this one. The tribal chief has claimed his throne. Roman Reigns has brought the GWA Global Men's Championship home to the GWA Omega brand. That means no brand double dibs and ended up with more than one global championship on their brand, but one brand did walk away with no global championships. The GWA Alpha brand wasn't able to claim any. Omega getting the GWA Men's Global Championship. Roman Reigns in this match joins Elite Company and GWA Smoke Charlotte and GWA Homegrown's New Day. That's it for the money. It's been a hell of a ride. I'm proud of how things turned out. I'm glad you stuck it out with me. We're taking next week off, and we'll be back the following Monday with Alpha.
Hey players, pimps, and beautiful women. It's your boy G-Dub. Thanks for watching. GWA will return 1 week from tomorrow.